All right, hey, what's up everybody? Landon with LMR.com. In this video, we're talking about wheels, and in particular, this is the SVE Wheels Forged DHP1, designed for the 2005 and newer S197, S550, and S650 Mustangs. So we're pretty pumped about this one. And this is actually the second forged wheel that we now offer in the SVE wheel catalog. The first one being the Forged CFX for the 2020 to 2022 GT500s. But this is the first forged wheel that we're offering that covers multiple year ranges and multiple generations of Mustangs. Real quick, we'll touch base on the forging process. We won't get too scientific with it, but the way the forge process works is, starts out with a single piece of billet aluminum that's heated to an extreme temperature, and then it goes into a humongous press where it's pressurized and formed to shape. Basically what that's gonna do, that's gonna yield a higher end wheel and a lighter weight wheel in comparison to your traditional cast wheel and the flow formed wheel. But the way you can kind of tell the difference between a forged wheel and let's say a cast or a flow formed wheel is the back of the spoke. A cast or flow formed wheel will have the cavity on the back of the spoke from the casting, whereas a forged wheel will not, due to its starting life as a single piece of billet aluminum. Speaking of lightweight, I'd like to draw up a quick comparison between the forged DHP1 and the OEM handling pack wheel. So a 19 by 10.5 inch forged DHP1 with a Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tire weighs 54.17 pounds. The 19 by 10.5 inch OEM handling pack wheel with the Pirelli Trofeo tire tipped the scale at 60.42 pounds. That's a weight savings of 6.25 pounds per wheel in the front for a total of 12.5 pounds. The 19 by 11 forged DHP1 with a Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tire weighs 53.98 pounds, and the 19 by 11 OEM handling pack wheel with the Pirelli Trofeo weighs approximately 59.78 pounds. So if we crunch those numbers, you're saving 5.8 pounds per wheel for a total of 11.6 pounds in the rear. Add those up and you have a total savings of 24.1 pounds of rotational mass and unsprung weight, which is huge when you consider both of these attributes in terms of performance. Now, of course, just to clear the air, these weights are obviously going to be approximate and tire selection can slightly alter these results. So as far as the design goes for the forged DHP1, we really wanted this wheel to stand out in its own way over the flow form version and of course the OEM handling pack wheel from the Dark Horse. Even though one can say that it's similar to the flow form wheel, which in terms of the overall styling it is, but being able to incorporate some thinner lines and spokes with the forged DHP1 because of the higher tensile strength from the forging process, you can see the more refined edginess and open concept this wheel has to really complement the body lines and highlight those big brake setups on S197, S550, and S650 Mustangs. But outside of that, the split Y-spoke design, the recessed hub area, the indentions around the lug holes, all of that is still present with the forged DHP1. Now let's jump into finishes. We're gonna carry two over from the flow form version, which will be the tried and true gloss black and the matte silver. The matte silver, it's a bright silver, has a touch of metallic, and then the matte finish. It complements darker color cars well and also highlights lighter color cars like white and silver. And then the third finish that we're gonna have for the forged DHP1 is going to be graphite. This version of graphite has just kind of a neutral earthy hue. That's the easiest way for me to word that, but on the flow form DHP1, we did the titanium graphite, which kind of has a bluish hue. That won't be the case here for this particular graphite on the forged DHP1. And like all finishes, it's gonna come down to personal preference, expectations, and goals for the cars, because all three of these finishes will look great on any S197, S550, or S650 Mustang. All right, now let's take a look at sizes and specifications. In typical S197, S550, and S650 fashion, we're gonna have the 19 by 10 front, 19 by 11 rear, and we are also adding a 19 by 10.5. So starting with the 19 by 10, it's gonna be 19 inches in diameter, 10 inches wide, have a positive 35 millimeter offset, which equates to a 6.88 inch back spacing, and that one's gonna tip the scale at about 21.5 pounds without a tire. Jumping over to the 19 by 10.5, it's gonna be 19 inches in diameter, 10.5 inches wide, have an offset of positive 24 millimeters. That equates to a 6.69 inch back spacing, and due to the offset and the thickness of the hub area, it's actually the heaviest of the three, coming in at about 23.5 pounds, give or take, without a tire. And then out back here, the 19 by 11, 19 inches in diameter, 11 inches wide. It's gonna have a positive 50 millimeter offset. That equates to a 7.94 inch back spacing. And then this one's gonna tip the scale at about 22.5 pounds without a tire. So I know what you're probably wondering. Well, Landon, you're gonna sit here and talk about fitment notes? Yes and no. I'm gonna encourage you to go check out the product pages and read through the fitment notes. I will touch base a little bit on the 10.5 just because I feel that's gonna be the wheel we get the most questions on. The 19 by 10.5 wheel was designed specifically for handling pack Dark Horse and Mach 1 cars. If you're putting the 10.5 inch wheel on a stock ride height handling pack car, you won't have any issues. If you have a lowered handling pack car, you're going to have to consider ride height, spring rate, tire size, as well as camber setting to make sure the 10.5 inch wheel is going to work with your setup. Working down the chain, if you are considering the 10.5 inch wheel for the front of your non-handling pack S650 or S550, everything I just mentioned about fitment must be considered. And then finally, if you have an S197 car, well, I just wouldn't even worry about the 10.5 inch wheel for a street setup, because the checks and balances that you have to sort through isn't worth the time and headache of hoping that it works. On the website, when you're shopping the SVE Forged DHP1, you'll be able to buy this individually in a wheel-only kit for those of you that want to do your own thing when it comes to tires, and then in one of the good old-fashioned LMR wheel and tire packages that arrive at your door, mounted, balanced, and ready to bolt onto the car with TPMS sensors and lug nuts. Speaking of lug nuts, run the spline drive lug nuts that we offer on the site. You'll be good to go. And then capping it all off, like all of our other SVE wheels, we got a great warranty on these. That information be available for you on the product pages. All right, people, that's a wrap. Like I said, if you find value in what we do, please consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and then till we see you in the next one for all things S197, S550, and S650 Mustang, keep it right here with the Real Enthusiasts, LMR.com.